I wanted to
Ednali,
see,
you're
yeah.
Chief Commercialization Officer for SDC Farms that's building a federally inspected meat processing facility near Perdue, just 45 minutes west of Saskatoon. Tell us about the project.
So this is actually a very exciting project for us. It's a part of the economic development that we're doing in that region. So it's not standing alone. Previous to that, we developed a peas protein processing facility there, right? We are growing our productions of fruit and vegetables, and we're planning on additional development right after this slaughterhouse, this federally inspected slaughterhouse that we're building. So it's actually a part of bigger development we're doing in that region. Yeah,
So is this being done together with Eagle Creek Hutterite Colony?
it's been done together with Sunnydale Hutterite Colony. So
Ah,
not Eagle Creek, Sunnydale Hutterite Colony.
ah.
We do have a lot of supporters from all the surroundings, so we don't develop that in a vacuum. It's together with all the amazing community in Saskatchewan of the stock and beef growers, hearing from them what they would like to see, what they're excited to have.
So, so it's Sunnydale Hutterite Colony is involved. Now, what other entities are part of the mix then?
It would be mostly the hardware colony that are developing the facility. However, this facility, since this is a bigger economic development than we would see in most Hadarite colonies, and we also see this shift in Hadarite colonies in general in the province, you probably have seen, right? They're opening it to external employees. So the same way that they've done with the protein processing facility, and they would do also with the next coming projects of greenhouse, they're doing with this facility as well. It would be mostly operated by external employees. The development is done with the communities of the livestock growers in Saskatchewan, and it's just like any other corporate. It's a growing corporate.
So tell me the size and scope of the plant that's and where is it at? Is it currently under construction?
It is, yes. It is currently under construction. We're also working very closely with the CFA for the regulations to make sure that we can export the meat that will be slaughtered and processed there. Right. So this is very important. That's the key potential here to allow Saskatchewan growers to actually send their beef, their pork already we have a facility, but it's at maximum capacity. But to allow beef and pork and bison and also sheep to be slaughtered process here in this province and export to the rest of Canada and also to the rest of the world. That's the main goal of that.
So that's the trick. It has to be federally inspected to go beyond the borders of Saskatchewan, as I
Mhm.
understand it.
Yeah.
Um, so what number of livestock will are you planning for out of the facility?
Yeah, so to start with, we're planning on a day. It will be 200 hogs a day, 100 beef a day, about 50 bison a day, and 200 sheep a day. That would be to start. We do have plans for the further future, but we want to start slow and understanding the markets, creating pathway also to market that meat and sell that meat, mostly abroad. We do see the amazing potential of Saskatchewan that right now is untapped of growing more livestock in our on our lands. It's great land to grow livestock, especially when we're talking about the beef industry. And there is constant demand from all over the world for all the species that I just mentioned, specifically from Canada. We are well known for that.
Now you're competing though against some big players in the marketplace when you look at beef processing, competing against the two giant companies in Alberta that dominate Canadian slaughter capacity. For a more medium-sized plant, will competing be difficult, or will you have to be just more particular about the markets you access?
So what we're doing is we're offering more custom cuts and also a different approach that would allow smaller producers to compete in the market. Right now, small producers are having hard time working with bigger players, and that makes sense because bigger players is different game. The game that we would be playing would be with smaller producers that want to give that added value, also to keep extremely high quality that we can allow ourselves to maintain, and direct relationship with external clients that will buy that meat. Some of them are already have a great relationship with restaurants all over Canada that have specific needs for special cuts and special requirements on how they want that meat to be raised, how they want that meat to be processed, how they want all the value chain to be functioned, the traceability, and we can accommodate that because we are talking about smaller scales.
So will the meat continue to be owned by a producer brings in 100 head of cattle to be processed. Does the producer then own the meat and market the meat, or did you guys buy the livestock and do all of the marketing yourselves?
We're allowing both. So we do request demand right now from people that do want to own the meat and they want us to do white labeling, right? So they have ideas even on how to create their own product. So more than just butchering, slaughtering, but also some processing. And they want to do that for themselves. Right now, they don't have a lot of opportunities to do that, not in this province, where we would allow them to do that. And we also have potential clients that we would buy the meat for them and ship it directly to those clients that are waiting for the slaughterhouse to be open.
Now, Sunnydale has experience in meat processing on a provincial scale already. They have a history of doing that out of a provincial plant, correct?
Yes, that's correct. We have Sunnydale Meats, which is a great brand and great flavoring, and also using meat that is naturally fed. We are very proud of our products and our processing. However, this one is provincial only. This scale up is different. This scale ups came to approach it from a different perspective. How do we help Saskatchewan grow? How do we help rural Saskatchewan grow? What is the untapped potential there? How can we help our friends, our colleagues, everyone to grow together as one and not just one business at a time? They're trying to find their way. So this is a completely different ball game. It's more collaboration. Sorry. Yes.
No. How many employees? And it's my understanding that many employees beyond people that live in the colony will be required for a facility of this nature.
So we're estimating 40 to 50 external employees as a first stage. We will start the hiring closer to the opening, which would be in the summer. This is only an estimated opening. I can't right now commit to any specific date. We still need to go through the regulations. We still have some operation to go down with and to develop, and some of the facilities still need to be built. And we're putting right now all the infrastructure, finalizing the infrastructure, putting all the equipment together, and building also an ERP, which is a system. It's an automated system that is using AI to really facilitate and make the traceability better, make the food security a lot better, and all the operations smoother.
How many federally inspected facilities does Saskatchewan have? You mentioned the Moose Jaw pork plant,
Yeah.
but do we have anything for beef in Saskatchewan?
Unfortunately, no. It's been a long time. I know that there were a few attempts. Just today, I was talking with someone that told me the story about them 10 years ago trying to create a beef processing facility in Saskatchewan, and it was extremely challenging. The investment was challenging. The regulations were challenging. It was extremely challenging. It is a heavy lift to do. So we're very excited about this, about to be open.
Can you share what the budget is for a project of this nature?
Unfortunately, no. We would like to keep things confidential for now. I can just say that we've made major investment. It is all from the colony investment. So we're very looking forward to see how this would pan out and how this would actually help with the growing for the entire community that we have here.
Now let's backtrack a little bit, because a lot of us didn't really know there was a pea fractionation plant at the same location near Perdue. Tell us a little bit about that. And again, it employs a number of external people as well.
So they have about 35 to 40 employees. I'm not entirely sure how many at this moment. I know sort of. It's a collaboration between Sunnydale, which is SDC Farms, and Heidi Dutton. They have two protein processing plant. One is right outside of Saskatoon, as we said, in the Perdue region, and one is just outside of Calgary. I know that there are plans to build another plant, and we're evaluating right now in which location. It could definitely be at the same location as the first one that was built, which is right outside of Saskatoon. Yeah.
Ah, excellent. You guys have done a lot of work without a lot of publicity, but I see you're speaking to the semi-annual meeting of the Saskatchewan stock growers on February 27th. So I imagine there'll be a lot of people interested in what you have to tell them.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to speak there not just about this facility specifically, but about the untapped potential that we have as a province. How do we get Saskatchewan beef to the world? Every time I'm going around the world and I'm talking to people that, working with the meat industry, working with the beef industry from all over the world, when I mentioned that I'm working with Canadian producers, they're getting excited. They're saying that there is not enough in the market, that if there is available, they would love to come and just buy it, that there are a lot of orders, a lot of demand. There were a few talks about demand from a certain country. I won't mention it right now where, but they want from that buyer 400 heads a day. And just even the thought of it, what it can do to the province when we untap that market, it would be phenomenal. We are well known for the high quality of our beef.
So what is your background, Ednali, that you got involved with a project like this?
It's a very mixed background actually. So I started in the startup world many years ago with economic development mostly. And I rolled into the agriculture sector about 5, 6 years ago. It was mostly with innovation in agriculture and automation. I'm also the consul of Morocco in Saskatchewan, so I get to work a lot with international trade. And just one thing led to another. I started working with SDC with all their amazing projects, also with their coffee brand that is scaling up right now. So it's all very exciting development that we're doing here. I love to see the economic development that we're doing here and how we're really scaling up rural Saskatchewan.
Well, it's exciting on many fronts. We wish you all the best, and thanks very much for taking time to speak with us. We'll watch with interest.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kevin.